welcome to my channel. My name is Kate, or welcome back if you're a regular. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different. We're going to go through how to improve your push-up technique video. So I'm often creating a lot of workout content, so if you are new, click the subscribe button and the notification bell and you'll get some little notifications every time I pop new workouts up on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can jump in and work out with me. But today we're going to go through some tips on how to improve your push-ups, because I know this is a very challenging exercise for a lot of us when we're commencing our fitness journey, and it's a movement that if done incorrectly, it can cause you a bit of pain and discomfort. So it's an important one to get right, to be able to target the correct muscles, but also to protect your body from injury. So we're going to go through a few tips and tricks on how to improve them. So the first thing I want to talk about is the body form in the push-up, and actually what is the correct position to be in. So I'm going to go through a knee push-up first of all. So if you start yourself in a cat position and then shift your hips forward. So starting in a cat shape, then shift the hips forwards, and you might need to adjust so that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Now what we often see is the bottom stays up in the air and the body is dipping down like this. This is not the position we want. So we want to be squeezing our bottom, keeping the hips forward, so we have one line from our knees to our head, drawing the belly button up, and then gently pushing the floor away with the hands so we're not sinking down through those shoulders. From here, then we lower our body towards the floor and we push back up. And we want to think about the whole body moving as one plank. So you'll notice that my hips are shifting down as well as my upper body, not just my upper body dipping like a woodpecker towards the floor. Now let's have a look at the form in a toe push-up. So very similar, except we want to have one line from our toes through to our head. So we want to bring that bottom down and think about, rather than sticking your booty up in the air, tuck it under and squeeze. So you're actually having to lift your lower abs up to be able to do that and to draw the belly button in. Now in this position, we want to make sure our hands aren't way out in front of us. We want them directly underneath our shoulders and keep pushing that floor away for our toe position. This is also called our plank shape or our front support position. So to improve your push-up, a good place to start is improving that plank shape. Okay, now let's have a little chat about positioning of shoulders, hands, and what type of push-up you're doing. So there are so many different variations, but I'm going to go through narrow and wide push-ups today, and we can talk about all these other fancy versions later on. So when we go into a narrow push-up, we are going to have our hands directly underneath our shoulders. So I'm going to show you in knees and in toes. So hands directly under the shoulders. Now you're going to find that beautiful body position again that we just practiced, and you're going to lower yourself down for a narrow push-up. Our elbows go along the side of our body and they stay in by the sides of our body and they push back up. Then for a wide push-up, we're taking the hands a little bit wider out to the sides. So I always find it a bit awkward on a mat because I tend to like my hands right in the position of the edges of the mat. But you're going to assume that body position again. Take the hands wider than the shoulders, and this time the elbows are going not directly out to the side, but kind of on like a 45 angle back in. A comfortable position for your shoulders and back up. So now we're going to have a little talk about our head position. This is one of my favorites, and also one that if you ever do a class with me, you will hear me constantly saying, watch your head, watch your head, watch your head, and you push up. So when we're in this position, so we're in our nice body shape with our head, we want to think about it as an extension of our back line, okay? So if I was letting it drop down here, it's not in line with my back line. I've dropped it forwards. If I'm lifting all the way up here, I'm craning my neck up and it's still not in line. So we want to imagine either you've got your hands on the mat and you have a triangle and the point of that triangle is where you're looking. Or if it's easier for you to visualize something, imagine you've slapped a magazine down just in front of you and you're watching that magazine, you're reading it as you do your push-ups. That can be really helpful. So we're in this position. As we go down into our push-up, we want to keep our head looking at that spot, coming back up. So we want to be careful that we're not doing this and looking forwards and trying to protect our face for some reason away from the floor to come back up. And we also don't want to be looking down towards our knees as we push up. So keeping it in line can sometimes help to think about slightly tucking that chin in, like you're giving yourself a little bit of a double chin. So you've got a nice line along the back of your neck, and then you're slowly going down, keeping it there, coming back up. Best way to improve this is to really think about it when you're holding your plank shapes and keep correcting yourself, and then slowly it will become automatic and you'll have this beautiful push-up line. So I really hope that's helped, and I hope I was clear in my explanations. And just take away some of these little tips and put it into the next workout that you do. I'll keep trying to remind you of these progressions as we go through our workouts. I hope to do some more upper body workouts very soon that will have some push-ups in it. So this will be a great one to have a look at, master it, and then you can pop into that workout and you'll be a push-upping superstar. And next thing you know, you'll have your leg up here, push-upping, one-arm push-ups, the works. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I have lots of workouts up that you can jump in and do straight away. Hit the little notification bell as well, because I put up new content every Tuesday and Thursday, combination of full body workouts, particular body part workouts, little tips and tricks like this. So I would love to have you all working out with me. Also, let me know as well if there's any other movements that you find particularly challenging and you'd like a little tutorial like this one on. So just pop that in the comments and I'll see what I can do. And I hope you all have an awesome day. Bye.